Welcome to another episode of Mtonic CSA Products. And as usual, don't get here. So somebody is wondering, why is she dressed like this? Well, I'm proudly Nigerian, African woman. Okay, so let me stop gushing over myself. Thank you very much, all my viewers, for hanging there, for always watching our videos. We appreciate you. You guys are the real MVPs. So last week we started on MCT Oil, and we said MCT, as the name implies, is medium chain triglycerides, and we talked about some of the sources, the rich sources of this MCT oil. We talked about the palm kernel, we talked about the coconut oil. These are rich sources of MCT oil. So today we are still going to be continuing on MCT. Who is excited? Well, I am. So we are still going to continue on MCT oil. And today we are going to be looking at, we are still going to be continuing on some of the health benefits of MCT oil. We're going to be talking about the technical uses. That's the subtopic, the technical uses. So MCTs are bland compared to other fats. We talked about good fats and bad fats. So MCT compared to other fats, they are bland. And then they do not generate off notes, dissonant tastes. There's this rancid taste that comes with some oils. When you're taking the oil, you just taste it that this thing is rancid, it has grown rancid. MCT doesn't have that. So as a result, it doesn't grow rancid as quickly as LCTs, and they are also more polar than LCTs. Because of these attributes, they are widely used as solvents for flavors, oral medicines, and vitamins. So I'm glad to announce to you that Relief Blend CBD oil contains MCT. And that is why no matter how long you keep Relief Blend at home, you discover that the taste is still unique, it's still awesome. You can't taste Relief Blend and start, seeing rancidity. It's not possible. It's always fresh. It's always sweet. So that's about the technical uses. So we talked about some of the health benefits of MCT. We're still going to be continuing. MCT oil is a supplement made from a type of fat called medium chain triglycerides. I said that last week. And MCT molecules are smaller than those in most of the fats you eat. I just said that not quite long ago. And as a result, LCTs, what LCT simply means is long chain triglycerides. That's the meaning of LCT, long chain triglycerides. While MCT is medium chain triglycerides. So this makes MCT easier to digest. It gets absorbed into the body faster. And you can absorb MCT in your bloodstream quickly. This turns it to energy you can use. Because it's been absorbed into the body quickly, it becomes energy for you to use. So for somebody that is always tired during the day, you discover that once you wake up in the morning, you've had your bath, once you get to work, before 10, you're already tired. Please, you need Relief Blend to boost your energy, to give you energy to run throughout the day. You need Relief Blend so you don't get tired easily. And one of the components of this Relief Blend is MCT oil. It's the brain food. It helps, to give you that energy boost you need for the day. You need to burn through the energy for the day. You need to take Relief Blend first thing in the morning, and if you have a very serious underlying condition, last thing at night. So I still talk about the fact that it gets absorbed quickly, it turns it into energy for the body to use. And then, where does it come from? We said that last week, but let's just refresh our memory again today. It's usually from coconut or palm kernel oil. I still said that's refreshing. And I said both of this palm kernel and coconut oil, both of them have MCT. And then you can buy 100% MCT oil or a mixture of MCT and LCT. So you can get MCT, they've already extracted it through that fractionation process that I talked about last week. And then you have pure MCT. So if you're like, I don't want to eat palm oil, or like I don't want to eat coconut oil, I just want pure MCT, you can still get pure MCT, or you can get MCT mixed with LCT. Just like I said, MCT is medium chain triglycerides, LCT is long chain triglycerides. So what is it used for? Usually people use MCT to help with problems taking in fat or nutrients, if you discover that your body can't absorb, you know, I was reading something about somebody that all of a sudden, just like that, started losing weight. No problem, nothing. Then when they discovered, I think it was hypothyroidism or something. So if you have somebody that no matter what they eat, they can't tend to just save some little fat in their body, they still need MCT. Then if you want to lose weight too, you see sometimes people will be like, this your supplement that you're selling, does it do everything? Is it all in all? Is it in Yoruba language? Since I'm dressed as a Yoruba woman today, in Yoruba language you say, is it bobo nishe? We can't start going into all those details today, but I'll try my best to summarize it. You know, we said this particular supplement works with the endocannabinoid system, and the endocannabinoid system in the body helps to achieve homeostasis. So it helps to achieve balance. That's why if somebody is having high blood pressure, it takes Relief Blend, the pressure comes down. Somebody is having low blood pressure, it takes Relief Blend, the pressure normalizes. So it helps balance, it helps with balance. That is why it can work for everything. So somebody cannot save fat in the body. The person is eating but is slimming down, is growing thin. You can't just save fat. You need it. Then you're too fat, you're almost becoming obese, and you want to just shed some weight, you need it too. It works for both. And yes, also it also works for appetite control. There are people that within 8 to 10, they must have eaten like 10 times. They keep eating, their mouth is not sitting still, they keep eating. You need this so that you can control your appetite. It's not everything that passes by you that you want to eat, you want to put in your mouth. No. So you want to control your appetite, you need it. Then you need extra energy for exercise. For in my last video, I talked about somebody that was, you know, trying to do some weight lift and then it tore his shoulder muscle. Before going for that your exercise, before doing that your 20 skips, 30 push-ups, 10 press-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 plank. Before doing all those, please ensure you've taken your supplements so that you get the extra boost for that exercise. And then finally, to control inflammation. You know, sometimes some people will even take some things and then they start suffering heartburns and all that, and then all those little inflammations here and there. Before you know this, before you know that, you need this to help control inflammation. So thank you very much, and I really appreciate all my viewers, everyone watching my videos from day one till now, and everyone that have made up their mind to keep watching no matter what. Thank you very much, I really appreciate you. So now I'm going to the testimonials, and don't go anywhere. So it's time for testimonials, and as usual, go to our Facebook page, Relief Blend Testimonials, and then you see harvest of testimonies. And these are not fake, these are not fabricated, these are real testimonials of real life people. At least as a Yoruba woman dressed like this, you should know I'm not telling lies. Just kidding anyway. So these are real life testimonials of real life people telling you real things, that, you know, results they've gotten from taking these supplements, and they are telling you this thing is working. So this is still from our CEO, and he said, this is just like a reprisal to what he said previously. He said, another great friend of mine who lives in Maine. I think Maine is a place in US, because our CEO is based in the United States, he's in Utah. So he said this man cannot control his blood sugar. And if you know very well, and if you know people suffering from diabetes or high blood sugar, you will know the kind of sufferings they go through. I know a very close family friend, my dad's friend, you know, that's, pardon me if I'm saying this anyway, that had diabetes. And you know, it's turned out to be that just one slight injury, this injury refused to heal. It's such a pain, you know, it's a pain. This injury refused to heal. They kept doing and doing till the leg had to be amputated. You know, they had to take off that leg. So just imagine living with the fear of having just a slight injury, because the fear is that this thing might not heal. That is what high blood sugar can cause. That is what diabetes can cause. Actually, diabetes mellitus. That is what it can cause. And then imagine that you know somebody that is having this kind of problem, and you have what it takes for this person to be okay. It will be a crime on your part not to introduce this to the person. Because even if you don't believe in the efficacy of the product, just consider somebody else that is having this problem and that you know this thing can help. Please introduce RB to somebody today. So this person was having high blood sugar, he could not control it, and then relief blend was administered, and then boom, the sugar was under control. And this man is 80 years old. There are some diseases that come, they call it senility. These diseases come when a person is aging. It comes with aging process. When a person has clocked 70, there's a disease that comes. When a person clocks 80, there's a disease that comes. It's more or less like natural. It comes with the age. So it may be that even the person lived a very good lifestyle, but because he's 80 years old, that's why his sugar is becoming higher and all that. And then they'll start telling you, cut down on this, cut down on that, this and that. But with RB, this man was able to control the sugar and then eat anything he likes and all that because at least his sugar level is under control. It's not as if he will go overboard anyway, but at least he's no longer living with the fear of high sugar. So thank you very much for watching this video and see you next week. As usual, don't go anywhere.